Jörgel Kivanok Hujvaj. Nope, I think is how you pronounce it. Biscotti, something like that. I am at the I'm at the dump station here in where am I? Stanley, Idaho. I just took a nice well, I just left a big dump at the that's one of the things about when you're traveling with a camper or an RV or something. I mean, you can only go so far before you gotta take a dump. And I'm no different than anybody else. But anyway, it's just a kind of a well, it's a Monday morning. It's a Monday morning, and it feels like a Monday morning. It actually feels, even being on the road, it feels like a Monday morning, and it's cold outside. Temperature is. I'm looking at my outside thermometer or what have you, and it says it's 41. It's 41 degrees outside, and it feels it. I'm wearing flip flops and a t-shirt and what have you, and kind of a crazy night. Kind of a crazy night, and not a crazy night. It was a nice night. It was a different night, and it was different in the sense that well, I had a woman in my camper last night. That's right. I had a woman in my camper. And, the story kind of goes like this. I got back from, exploring and doing everything I was doing last night. I got back to the area that I was camping in. And remember, I had moved the spots. I had gone from the one spot the first night, and then I moved over to the other spot, and that was a whole debacle, where I damaged my tire and did all that kind of stuff and all that crap. Well, I got back last night to the campground, it's not even a campground, to the camp spot, whatever. I got back last night, and I thought that what I was going to do was hook up my camper, get it hooked up before the sun went down, and pull it out of that spot that it was in, get it out of that spot safely, and then position myself up into the other campsite where I was, and and just camp there for the evening, and then just pull out in the morning. Sounded like a plan. And then what happened? I keep looking behind me to see if somebody else needs to take a dump. But I kept so I went back to the area, and as I was pulling in off this little gravel road, there was a little car in front of me, a car with a camper or a camper shell on top or something, and a cargo carrier, I should say. So anyway, lo and behold, this person right in front of me pulls into the spot that I was going to pull my camper up to last night. And I thought, well, maybe this person or people are going to want the nicer spot, and I'll tell them that I'm going to move out, and they can have the nicer spot. Well, long story short is it was a woman traveling by herself, and she was car camping. Her name was Zan, as in Alexander. But anyway, so she was car camping, and she was going from Colorado to Bend, Oregon, and pick some stuff up out of storage. And nice enough lady. She was probably in her late. Well, I know how old she was. She was 48. So anyway, nice enough lady. And I told her that I said, you could have that camping spot, and I'll come up here. And she said, well, I'm just going to be here for the night. I'm just passing through. And I said, well, okay. I said, whatever. So anyway, she said, go get situated and come back for happy hour. I'm thinking, happy hour? Come back for happy hour? Okay, I'll come back for a happy hour. So, so I come back. I get my camper all situated. Anyway, long story short, I'm not going to drag this story out. We had a wonderful evening together. We had a really, really nice evening together. She is I gotta say, she's the hippie type. She was the hippie type, if you will, is the hippie type. And nothing wrong with that. I mean, to each their own. If she wants to be the hippie type, that's all well and good. But anyway, so what happened was we sat there by the fire, listening to some music and just having some good conversation. It was nice to have company for a while. It was nice to have some company, somebody to talk to. And so anyway, she went to make her tent, and her tent, she had this tent that she was sleeping in. The tent was just soaking wet. I mean, I guess she got caught in a rainstorm up in Wyoming the night before, and the tent was just soaking wet. And I told her, I said, I said, you're welcome to sleep in the camper. You can sleep in my camper. I got a shower, a bathroom. I said, I even have a curtain. She says, you have a curtain? I said, yeah. I said, it's a long story, but I've got a curtain as well. So anyway, uh, we sat there by the fire now probably right up until about 11 o'clock, and it was a beautiful fire, wonderful evening. And then it came time, and I actually made her bed. I slept in the bed behind the curtain, but I made her bed, and she had her own, bedding and what have you, bedroll, so to speak, the comforter and the pillows and what have you. And boy, you know what? I went to sleep last night thinking, am I crazy? Am I crazy? Is this woman crazy? You know? And and then I just thought, just let go and just, I'm helping somebody out. But boy, I woke up this morning at about 6. Woke up this morning at about 6 o'clock, and boy, the look on her face, she slept like a bug in a rug. She slept like a bug in a rug. She was just all bundled up in her comforter, and she said, "Boy, this was so nice." She said, "So comfortable." And we had coffee this morning, and off she went, and that was it. It was, and I told her, I said, we shared a really nice evening last night. It was a really, it was nice. I've been traveling alone, and for a while, and to sit around a campfire and have some company and what have you. And I said, it's probably nice for you to know, that sleeping in my camper and everything, that there's still gentlemen in the world, you know. And she said, yeah, it is. It is nice to know. But anyway, so that's the story, and I need to get on with my day. I'm having my tire changed today. They're going to put on the new tire because the old tire is just, I don't want to take it down the mountains. I don't want to drive very far on it at all. So they're going to swap out my tire, and I'm headed to Boise. And whether I make it to Boise, it's about 3 hours. So whether I make it there tonight or not, I don't know. We will see, as the saying goes. But it's on to Boise for what, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 3 nights, and then it's homeward bound via Sacramento. So anyway, that's about it. That's about it for the morning update. It's not a if you look at this place here, it really is a beautiful. If I can share this with you, there you go. Look at this beautiful morning. I mean, if you've got to take a dump, this is the place to do it. Look at how beautiful that is. But I hear that this place, Stanley, can be one of the coldest places in the country during the winter time. So anyway, that's about it, folks. Hope everybody has a great day.